What's up, guys, and welcome to Dancing with Tech. Today we're gonna be talking about the Lenovo tablet. Also, guys, if you're new to the channel or you're OG, well, first of all, you newcomers, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And you newcomers and you OGs from day one or day two or whatever case you may be, hey, go ahead and like the comment below. Like just like the video. You know, like the video, love it, or whatever case may be. Show me a little support and love. I really appreciate all you guys, and I thank you guys for supporting the channel. Also, if you have any questions, anything you want to say about a video or anything in your mind, hey, go ahead, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Now, we're going to be talking about the Lenovo tablet. I'm going to be talking about the things I like about it and the things I don't like about it. Now, this isn't a high-end tablet like some of the Samsungs, Apple computers, Apple tablets, and it's definitely not a mid-range tablet. I consider this as a low-range tablet, and you're gonna see why. But if you're looking for a decent tablet or something you need to do some work in, this may be the tablet for you. So, guys, further ado, go ahead and sit there and check this out.
Put your head on my shoulder.
If you are looking for a tablet under $200 that has some really decent specs, well, you might want to check this video out. The Lenovo has a nice display size of 10.3, which is larger than most competitors with a 10.1 inch screen. The screen has a full HD resolution with 1920 by 1200 pixels. The display isn't as crisp as most cell phones or the higher end tablets, but the display on a tablet will not disappoint you. The color of the display is bright enough to the point you want to get those dull and washed out colors. It also has an IPS panel, which means whenever you look at the tablet in different directions, will give you the best view angles without a lot of glaring. The screen is fully laminated, so it's get rid of any funny air gap below the touchscreen. If you are playing games or watching YouTube, does not look bad at all. It's okay. But if you are a movie junkie and love to watch Netflix, well, unfortunately, you won't be able to watch your movies and TV shows in full HD resolution. Instead, you have to watch it in the lowest resolution, which is a bummer to me. Which honestly still doesn't look bad, especially for the price of the tablet. Anyways, just for your information, Lenovo is known for this issue, and they have not put out any updates to correct the Netflix resolution issue. So if you're looking for that perfect entertainment tablet for watching movies or TVs, well, sadly, this isn't it. Even with 2 stereo speakers, the sound quality is okay, not the greatest, but usable. If you are looking for that robust sound quality, then you might want to hook your tablet to a awesome stereo speakers with the Bluetooth features. Lenovo tries to offer a dynamic sound by giving users Adobe Sound. Now, when I first said it, I'm like, what the heck is that? But after checking out, I was kind of like, I don't know. This will allow you to get that best dynamic sound with movies, music, and so on. You can customize your experience, but like I said before, the sound isn't all that good. So honestly, it's pointless using that feature on the tablet. Now let's take a look at the specs. The CPU is MediaTek Helio P22T Tab. If you have the 2 gig RAM, 32 gigs of storage space, the operating system is Android 10 and 5,100 milliamp battery. What does that mean to y'all non-tech people? You know, like a savvy tech folks is probably listening here. or my wife just probably look at me like, what? Well, that means nothing to you guys. So let me break it down. Basically, the CPU is good enough to keep your tablet moving at a fast pace without a lot of lagging. With the 2 gigs of RAM will again help the tablet run decent, but I highly suggest getting a 4 gig tab because the 2 gigs of RAM and tablet, I'm gonna be honest, you will see some lag, especially got a whole bunch of pictures on the tablet that transfer from your Android device to there. So you will experience some of the lag. But if you got at least 4 gigs of RAM, then you should be decent. Now, your battery life will last anywhere between 5 to 10 hours without charging with normal usage. So I mean, if you're not multitasking, trying to blast Netflix and use this Adobe Sound, you should be fine. Now, do not expect high performance tablet. Like I said in the beginning, this is not no high range. It's not even a low range tab. This is this is a low range tab. I mean mid range, but this is a low range tablet. So, from what you're paying for, the tab is decent enough to get you by when you use it for like, I guess like office users, or even like YouTube. You need like a good YouTube tablet, trying to keep notes and stuff, or just have some normal uses. Then I think you'll be fine. Now, from a gaming aspect, you will not get those high performance frame rates. You're not getting those high performance frame rates. And I mean, let me tell you why. Because, like I said, this is not a high-end tablet. So, except something like that will run decent with low performance resolution. So your games will run, but at low resolutions. I'm not trying to throw any shade at the tablet, but I want to be as honest as possible. Now, whenever you open up the web browser, for the most part, it runs well, especially with Google Chrome. You can use multiple tabs without noticing the slowdown sometimes. But when you come back, if you had the 2 gig version of the tablet, you probably would notice some slowing down time to time. But if you got the 4 gig version of the tablet, then you should be straight. Now, with social medias like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and so forth it does a good job considering it only has 2 gigs of RAM. So if you're looking at the lowest variant, 2 gigs, I mean, it does pretty decent, But again, get the 4 gig version. So even in split screen mode, it does fine. So you don't have to worry about the system slowing down or lagging. Now you have the entertainment screen. Whenever you slide to the right, you'll see all the little features and stuff. I don't use that feature, and I notice a lot on Samsung phones as well. So I don't use it. Maybe you might be the type of person that use it. So, but who knows? You may find it useful to keep track of your daily news and different updates. And of course, you can always deactivate it in the system settings. You can attach an external keyboard and mouse to your Lenovo tablet. The feel of the tablet is great, with the smooth, thick metal, which makes it feel like an expensive tablet. So that's one of the things I like the most about it, because it does feel premium. Like, got a little thick metal. Like, trust me, it feels premium. Even though this tablet is the cheapest, you can't tell by touching it. The overall quality of the build is a 9 out of 10. I think the metal framing really sold me in the first place. Now, the weight of it is 460 grams. At the bottom, you had a USB-C type, which is great. At the top, you had a headphone jack, and the power button volume controls on the right side, and the left side has the dock connection, or the dock connect. The front camera is 5 megapixels, and the rear camera is 8 megapixels. The selfie camera is grainy, so don't expect anything to pop in, anything like that. And same thing for the rear camera. It's still kind of grainy, and the colors can look a little too saturated. But if you, I really can't justify using a camera unless you just don't care. But I mean, you will get better pictures if you take them outside. Otherwise, the picture quality is bad. Makes me think about the camera quality on the flip phones back in the early 2000s. So let's talk about the meatloaf. Let's talk about the cost, the price. How much does this really cost? Now, like I said before, it does cost under $200, and it precisely the tablet costs $150. Yes, $150. So I do recommend this tablet for people who not trying to have no expensive tablet. You know, like if you don't want to pay those high mid-range, high range price like $500 or more, you need something to get you by whatever, or even just sitting there just keeping notes and stuff around the house. You know, I think this tab will be pretty good for you. I mean, I think it's also be a good tablet to have if you're like a blogger, keep notes, or use a teleprompter, or what the case may be. And like I said, this particular tab is a 2 gig version, but they do have a 4 gig version and other versions as well too. I recommend the 4 gig version though. I pay extra $20 bucks, $30 tops to get the 4 gig version, so you have a little better performance as far as speed and wise. So that's why I was emphasizing a lot about getting a 4 gig, because you do see some lagging with the 2 gig version if you got a lot of stuff on that tablet. So like I said before, if you guys was looking for a decent low-range tablet, I think this Lenovo right here is probably the best choice for you to pick. Well guys, thanks for checking me out, and don't forget to subscribe if you're a newcomer. If you're a veteran or you're new, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you guys have any questions or anything I said in this video pertaining to this Lenovo tablet or whatever you want to say, hey, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll get back with you guys later.